Today we'll be discussing the importance of practice in developing a trader's intuition. One of the key themes of this course is the importance of practice in becoming an alpha dog. As we know, alpha is a term used in investing to describe a trader's ability to beat the market. To do that requires much more than academic knowledge about the markets, or some simple rules for trading. It requires skills. Something I call a trader's intuition. But how do you develop the skills? Practice. Just as in becoming an expert in sports or music, becoming an alpha dog takes practice. Lots of it. The idea of the importance of practice in developing expertise is explored in detail in the book The Talent Code by Daniel Coyle. According to Coyle, the key to becoming an expert in any field is to engage in deliberate practice. Deliberate practice involves breaking down a skill into smaller parts, focusing on each part, and then putting the parts back together. This type of practice is not just about repetition, but about making focused intentional efforts to improve. In my career, I have many times managed teams developing software applications. One thing that I would put on the board at the beginning is, fail early and often. That meant that I wanted every component being tested, and if, or let's say when, it broke, we have the opportunity to improve it, and then test again. Note that it is the failing that allows us to make it better. The Stoic Marcus Aurelius put it another way nearly 2,000 years ago. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Acquiring a skill is exactly the same. And we will apply that process to learning to trade. In the world of trading, this type of deliberate practice can take the form of simulations and games that allow you to hone your skills without risking real money. By practicing in this way, you will develop a trader's intuition, or the ability to quickly and accurately make decisions based on patterns you have seen many times before. Becoming an alpha dog is not about simply knowing the right strategies or techniques, but about developing the skills and intuition that come from practice. So remember, practice is an absolute necessity in your journey to become an alpha dog.